Bradford, the most miserable city in the UK. As discussions surrounding the safety of urban spaces intensifies, Bradford has unfortunately gained notoriety in this regard. The label raises questions about the underlying factors contributing to this perception, including economic challenges, social issues, and law enforcement dynamics. However, it's crucial to approach such designations with a balanced perspective, acknowledging the diverse experiences within the community and the ongoing efforts to address safety concerns. This exploration aims to delve into the intricacies of Bradford's safety landscape, offering insights into the city's strengths, vulnerabilities, and potential for positive change. By understanding the complexities of safety dynamics, we can foster informed discussions and contribute to the ongoing efforts to create secure and thriving communities in Bradford. Let's now discuss Bradford as the most miserable city in the UK. Economic challenges in Bradford. Bradford grapples with pronounced economic challenges, characterised by pockets of deprivation and a constrained job market. The city's economic landscape significantly influences the overall quality of life for its residents. Persistent areas of deprivation highlight the need for targeted initiatives to uplift communities, addressing socio-economic disparities and improving living conditions. Indeed, the city is economically poor. The limited job opportunities exacerbate these challenges, impacting employment diversity and economic stability for the local workforce. The economic struggles also contribute to issues related to housing affordability and access to essential services. To address these economic challenges, collaborative efforts between local authorities, businesses, and community organisations are crucial. Implementing strategic economic development initiatives, fostering entrepreneurship, and investing in skills development can help create a more resilient and thriving economic environment in Bradford, ultimately enhancing the well-being of its residents. High crime rates in Bradford. Bradford contends with elevated crime rates, a concerning aspect that significantly influences the safety and well-being of its residents. The impact of high crime rates is pervasive, affecting the community's overall quality of life, residents' sense of security, and the attractiveness of the city as a place to live. Addressing the root causes of crime and implementing effective law enforcement strategies are imperative to mitigate these challenges. Community engagement, crime prevention initiatives, and fostering positive relationships between law enforcement and residents are essential components of a comprehensive approach to tackling high crime rates. Collaborative efforts involving local authorities, community organisations, and residents are crucial to creating a safer living environment in Bradford, instilling a sense of confidence and fostering a resilient community that can collectively address and overcome these safety concerns. Cultural diversity. While Bradford prides itself on cultural diversity, this factor can be perceived as detrimental for some residents, impacting the overall living experience. The city's diverse population brings unique challenges related to social integration and inclusivity. Residents may face difficulties in navigating cultural differences, potentially leading to social divisions and a sense of isolation among certain communities. In essence, the city is suffering from what can be described as a cultural clash. The need for continuous efforts to bridge these gaps is crucial to fostering a cohesive environment. Additionally, cultural diversity can sometimes be accompanied by misunderstandings, contributing to social tensions. Addressing these challenges requires community initiatives, educational programs, and policies that promote cultural sensitivity. By acknowledging and actively working to mitigate the potential downsides of cultural diversity, Bradford can create a more inclusive and harmonious living environment, ensuring that all residents feel valued and connected despite their diverse backgrounds. Educational variances. Disparities in educational attainment levels across different areas may lead to unequal access to quality schooling, limiting opportunities for personal and professional development. This educational divide can perpetuate cycles of inequality, hindering social mobility for some residents. Challenges in accessing quality education may also contribute to frustration and discontent within the community. Addressing this issue requires targeted interventions, including increased investment in educational resources, community programs, and initiatives aimed at reducing educational inequalities. By prioritizing educational equity, Bradford can empower its residents, foster a more inclusive environment, and create a pathway to a brighter and more prosperous future for all, irrespective of their geographic or socio-economic background. Limited job opportunities. This is one of the reasons for keeping Bradford on the list of one of the most miserable cities in the UK. Limited job opportunities in Bradford stand as a significant factor affecting the city's residents and their overall living conditions. The constrained job market poses challenges to employment diversity and economic stability for the local workforce. Residents may face difficulties securing meaningful employment, hindering career growth and financial well-being. This issue not only impacts individuals but also influences the broader community dynamics, contributing to socio-economic disparities. To address this challenge, concerted efforts are required from local authorities, businesses, and educational institutions. Initiatives promoting economic development, entrepreneurship, and skill-building programs can stimulate job creation and enhance employment prospects. By fostering a more robust job market, Bradford can provide its residents with increased opportunities for professional advancement, economic security, and an overall improved quality of life, contributing to the city's long-term sustainability and community well-being. Housing affordability. The city grapples with challenges related to the availability and affordability of housing, impacting the overall well-being of its inhabitants. Limited affordable housing options may lead to housing insecurity, forcing some residents into substandard living conditions or long commutes. This issue exacerbates socio-economic inequalities and contributes to a sense of financial instability. Addressing housing affordability demands collaborative efforts from policymakers, developers, and community organizations to implement sustainable housing solutions. Initiatives such as affordable housing projects, rent control measures, and urban planning strategies are essential to create a more inclusive and equitable housing landscape. By prioritizing affordable housing, Bradford can enhance the living conditions for its residents, ensuring that housing is accessible to all, irrespective of their socio-economic backgrounds. Healthcare access. Healthcare access in Bradford represents a critical factor that can be perceived as detrimental to the overall living experience for residents. Unequal access to quality healthcare services may lead to disparities in health outcomes, impacting the well-being of individuals and the community as a whole. Limited access to medical facilities and resources can result in delayed or inadequate healthcare, contributing to health inequalities. This issue underscores the importance of bolstering healthcare infrastructure, improving the distribution of medical facilities, and ensuring healthcare services are accessible to all residents. Addressing healthcare access challenges requires collaborative efforts from healthcare providers, policymakers, and community advocates to create an inclusive healthcare system that prioritizes the health and wellness of every individual in Bradford, promoting a higher quality of life and overall community resilience. Transportation infrastructure. The efficiency and accessibility of the transportation system influence daily commutes, economic opportunities, and overall convenience. Issues such as traffic congestion, inadequate public transportation, and limited connectivity can lead to longer commute times and increased stress for residents. Additionally, transportation challenges may hinder access to essential services, education, and employment opportunities. Addressing these issues requires strategic urban planning, investment in public transportation, and infrastructure development initiatives. By enhancing transportation infrastructure, Bradford can alleviate the burdens on its residents, promoting a more sustainable and accessible urban environment. This, in turn, contributes to improved well-being, economic mobility, and a more positive living experience for the community as a whole. Social services and support. The availability and effectiveness of social services and support networks in Bradford play a pivotal role in the overall well-being of its residents. However, the inadequacy or limitations in these services can be detrimental to the living experiences for many. Insufficient social services may lead to challenges in mental health support, community engagement, and addressing social issues. Vulnerable populations may face increased difficulties in accessing necessary assistance, exacerbating socio-economic disparities. To mitigate these challenges, there is a pressing need for increased investment in social services, community programs, and mental health resources. Strengthening the support networks in Bradford can foster a more resilient and cohesive community, ensuring that residents have the necessary resources and assistance to navigate life's challenges, ultimately contributing to an improved quality of life for individuals and the community at large. Environmental concerns. Issues such as air quality, limited green spaces, and sustainability challenges can have profound effects on the health and well-being of individuals. Poor air quality may contribute to respiratory issues, while limited green spaces impact recreational opportunities and overall quality of life. Addressing these environmental concerns requires concerted efforts in urban planning, pollution control, and the promotion of green initiatives. Sustainable development practices, increased green infrastructure, and community engagement in environmental stewardship are vital for creating a healthier living environment. By prioritising environmental sustainability, Bradford can mitigate the adverse effects on residents' health, enhance the city's aesthetic appeal, and contribute to a more resilient and sustainable community for current and future generations. The assertion that Bradford is the most miserable city in the UK prompts a critical examination of crime rates, safety concerns, and the overall well-being of its residents. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.